Significant revolution all around the world. Ancient and medieval revolution. Ionian Revolt 499 to 493 BC. The Ionian Revolt was an uprising of Greek city-states in Asia Minor against Persian rule. This rebellion is significant as it led to the Greco-Persian Wars, which were pivotal in the history of ancient Greece. Roman Republic's Revolution 509 BC. The Roman Revolution marked the overthrow of the Roman monarchy and establishment of Roman Republic. This transformation laid the foundation for Rome's expansion and its classical republican structure. Early modern revolutions. English Civil War 1642 to 1651. The English Civil War was a series of conflicts between royalists, supporters of King Charles I, and parliamentarians. The war resulted in the temporary overthrow of the monarchy and establishment of the Commonwealth under Oliver Cromwell. Glorious Revolution 1688. The Glorious Revolution involved the overthrow of King James II of England by a union of the English parliamentarians and William of Orange. This event established constitutional monarchy and parliamentary sovereignty in England. 18th century. American Revolution 1775 to 1783. The American Revolution was a colonial revolt against British rule, leading to the independence of the 13 American colonies and the formation of the United States. The war was driven by the colonies' demand for self-governance and opposition to British taxes. French Revolution 1789 to 1799. The French Revolution radically altered French society by overthrowing the monarchy, abolishing feudal privileges, and promoting ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity. It led to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte and influenced revolutionary movements worldwide. Haitian Revolution 1791 to 1804. The Haitian Revolution was a successful slave revolt in the French colony of Saint Domingo. It resulted in the establishment of Haiti as the first independent black republic and significant blow to slavery and colonialism. 19th century. Latin American Wars of Independence 1808 to 1826. These were a series of revolutions that led to the independence of most Latin American countries from Spanish and Portuguese rule, inspired by the American and French revolutions and local Creole discontent. Greek War of Independence 1821 to 1830. This revolution against the Ottoman Empire resulted in the establishment of an independent Greek state and was fueled by the desire for national sovereignty and inspired by the Enlightenment and Romantic nationalism. July Revolution 1830. The July Revolution in France led to the overthrow of King Charles X and the establishment of the July monarchy under Louis Philippe. It marked the end of the Bourbon Restoration and a shift towards constitutional monarchy. Revolutions of 1848. These were a series of interconnected revolutionary movements across Europe aiming for political reform, national independence, and greater democracy. Although largely unsuccessful in the short term, they had long lasting impacts on European politics. Meiji Restoration, 1868. The Meiji Restoration was a political revolution in Japan that restored imperial rule under Emperor Meiji. It led a significant modernization and westernization, transforming Japan into a major world power. Early 20th century, Russian Revolution 1917, Bolshevik Revolution. The Russian Revolution consisted of two key events: the February Revolution, which led to the abdication of the Tsar Nicholas II, and the October Revolution, in which the Bolshevik, led by Vladimir Lenin, overthrew the provisional government and established a communist state. This led to the creation of the Soviet Union and significant global ideological shift. Mexican Revolution 1910 to 1920. The Mexican Revolution was a complex conflict that led to the end of the Diaz dictatorship and ushered in profound social, political, and economic reforms. It involved multiple factions and leaders, including Emiliano Zapata and Pancho Villa. Chinese Revolution 1911. The Chinese Revolution of 1911 led to the overthrow of the Qing dynasty and the establishment of Republic of China. It marked the end of thousands of years of imperial rule and set the stage for subsequent Chinese political developments. Mid-20th century, Indian Independence Movement, 1857 to 1947. Spanning decades, this movement culminated in India's independence from British rule in 1947. It included significant events like the Sepoy Mutiny, non-cooperation movements led by Mahatma Gandhi, and the Quit India movement. Vietnamese Revolution, 1945 to 1975. This revolution included the struggle for independence from French colonial rule and the Vietnam War. It resulted in the reunification of Vietnam under communist control after the fall of Saigon in 1975. Cuban Revolution, 1953 to 1959. Led by Fidel Castro, the Cuban Revolution overthrew the Batista regime and established a communist government in Cuba. It had significant implications for Cold War geopolitics. Late 20th century, Iranian Revolution, 1979. The Iranian Revolution saw the overthrow of Pahlavi monarchy and the establishment of the Islamic Republic under Ayatollah Khomeini. It significantly changed the political and social landscape of Iran and had wide-reaching effects in the Middle East. Nicaraguan Revolution, 1960s to 1990. This revolution involved the Sandinista National Liberation Front (FSLN) fighting against the Somoza dictatorship. It resulted in the Sandinistas taking power in 1979 and implemented extensive social reforms. People Power Revolution, 1986, a non-violent revolution in the Philippines that led to the overthrow of President Ferdinand Marcos and the restoration of democracy under Corazon Aquino. 21st century, Arab Spring, 2010 to 2012, a series of pro-democracy uprisings across the Arab world, leading to the significant political changes in the countries like Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, and Syria. The outcomes varied, with some countries achieving regime change and others facing prolonged conflict. Ukrainian Revolution 2014, also known as the Euromaidan. This revolution led to the ousting of President Yanukovych and significant political changes in Ukraine. It was driven by public demands for closer ties with the European Union and opposition to corruption. Industrial Revolution, 18th to 19th century. The Industrial Revolution was not a political revolution but a profound transformation in manufacturing, agriculture, and transportation. Starting in Britain in the late 18th century, it introduced machinery, improved productivity, and led to urbanization. Key developments included the steam engine, textile manufacturing innovations, and the development of the factory system. This revolution dramatically changed economic structures and had a lasting impact on the social conditions worldwide. These revolutions, each unique in its causes, methods, and outcomes, have collectively shaped the modern world, influencing political systems, social structures, and economic practices across the globe. If you really find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you have anything to discuss about this topic, you can comment below. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.